That's the baby that was thrown in the dumpster in Hobbs. He was in there for, I think, 5 hours. And he was a little fighter. So when me and Monica went to Hobbs, we went to the site, the dumpster where he was thrown in. It's just awful. Now look at him. Because his mom is now in jail. I think she got 13 years. Don't quote me on that, but I think she got 13 years. But now Hobbs has got a box, so that's a good thing. Monica goes like no other, and it's like you have to yell at her to stop. And just like the other day, I told her I could see the exhaustion on her face, and it's like you've got to stop. I mean, you can't work your life away. We did not expect that TikTok to take off like it did, because they paid for the entire box when she called that donor to tell them that they had gotten their first baby, and that I don't even know what it's up to now. Last I looked, I think we were over 8 million views.
Hello.
Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
Well, I just wanted to let you know before you heard it anywhere else that the box that you and your husband sponsored just got a healthy baby, beautiful little boy.
In Knoxville?
Thought I'd let you know that.
Oh my goodness, there's a baby boy in our box.
Healthy baby boy, about 30.
Oh my God, Monica, that's such great news.
Yeah. So he's about 30 minutes old. So he's brand spanking new, but appears to be healthy. And they're on their way to Children's Hospital right now.
10.1 million views. There's over 9,000 comments on it, 1.3 million likes. I mean, that's half the reason why it was last week that she sent me home. She knew I was exhausted. I mean, it was like 2 weeks of the inquiries that kept coming in, and it was just rough. And then Joe was on military, and I was exhausted. I didn't think I was that exhausted, but she could tell that I was.
How are you this morning?
Good, how are you?
Too bad. You want to play, don't you? You had food in the kitchen at home all morning. And all of a sudden you're hungry. Oh my gosh. Try something new today. TV remote?
We're doing that on the TV.
Bought a conferencing camera so we could, have the meetings up there.
Oh. Alright, watching a movie this morning?
Oh, we could, yeah.
I felt like I'm going to school.
Okay, it can't find it, and it's 8:12, so I'm just gonna get our regular stuff up. Good morning. Still waiting on JJ. Well, is it 8:15? Yep.
Mom's at home eating her damn
Hi, she's.
cheese.
Careful.
By the way, I think I was supposed to bring your daughter in here this morning. Kyle reminded me whenever I got here.
You were supposed to bring Alexis in?
She's coming in to work on those tubs, Joe.
Oh, okay, good. Production, you started 17 and 18 yesterday, or you have those almost done, don't you?
Yeah, he's almost done with them.
Will those be done this week?
Okay.
Okay, awesome. You see yourself starting 19 and 20 this week?
I framed up 19 yesterday.
Oh, good, good. I suspect Rick's gonna come in today. Do you want me to contact Larry, or did you?
He was in last night.
Oh, was he?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
He was in doing some things. So
Awesome.
I don't know if he'll be able to be in tonight, but I don't know his training schedule.
Yeah, I bet he is. We appreciate everything him and Jeff are doing, and everybody, but they
have full-time jobs.
leave their full-time jobs and come in, so we really appreciate it. Did we get weld on order?
Yep, it's
Okay.
ordered.
Take that off the board.
We're already ahead of you.
Thank you, Jadis.
Yeah.
She
Are we gonna do a Tumblr Tuesday?
We need to. I have to do.
That's not easy Tuesday.
You wanna do Thursday then? Do Tumblr Thursday?
No, I don't want to do Thursday. What's tomorrow? What do we got going for tomorrow?
You have an interview at 11. We have the informational meeting at 4, and then you have dinner with Corey.
Do it tomorrow.
Okay, Tumblr Wednesday. Okay, it's Wednesday.
Okay.
Wednesday. Who's doing the informational meeting this week? Whose turn is it?
I did last week.
I heard JJ say he wanted to do it.
God, knock it off. Alright, next. Did we get cups done yesterday, besides just the epoxy on the ones?
Yeah.
You get that wood grain figured out, you can make some sales on that.
Yeah, wait till you see this one that Javis did.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Very nice.
We've already got over 700 followers on the new platform.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Well, make sure you're posting on it then.
Oh, I am.
Okay,
I've been posting every day.
perfect.
I've never heard of this new platform, but I'm also old.
No, I didn't hear about it until Kevin was like, "Do you know what Threads is?" And I was like, "No." And
Reddit or
it's
Reds?
Threads.
Oh, Threads.
It's Meta's Twitter.
In other words, Facebook's Twitter.
Are we still posting on Twitter?
I am.
Do we have videos on Rumble?
We're drowning in what we have right now.
I don't even know what that
I-
is.
I know. Okay.
We can't keep up with the stinking comments that are coming in right now on just Facebook and TikTok.
What social media platforms are there now?
I don't know.
Instagram every so often.
Holy
so.
shit.
I'll work on also getting those.
He attacked me.
What?
Yeah, he flew right into my
Yeah,
head.
he flew into my eye.
You guys just stink.
JJ,
What?
you have anything for Avery?
Yeah, I've got a shit ton of those back plates for the front door latch that need cleaned up.
Hey, Monica.
Yeah.
Did you say that speaking event was at 5?
Yeah, we gotta leave here by like 1:30 though.
Okay.
Oh, you get to go? Woo-wee.
I don't know.
Mariah, you're next.
Are Larry and I going to Arkansas?
So it's like, do we want to spend the money and have them to fly out and do the blessing, or do we just want to drive through Silent Springs, do the blessing on Sunday, and then continue on to Utah?
So let's think about this in a business question. Which way is going to benefit the company the best?
Well, we'd save money if we did it on our way out. But on the same flip coin, we're also on vacation.
And I think you guys need to take a vacation and just let Larry and I do it. But that's just me. You guys need a break from here.
That might benefit the company the best, us getting a break.
I'm going with that, Joe.
Co-workers too.
Yeah.
Right.
At the end of the day, it benefits everybody.
There's gonna be multiple blessings that.
I can handle it, Monica. You guys need a break. Especially you, because you never stop.
Alright, you guys enjoy your day. I'll be over a little bit.
All right, see you a little bit. Bye.
There's a fly in that one.
Pull it out.
Ew, no, it's like, I feel like it might be a little bit alive.
It's gonna bite you.
Stop, get it out.
No, I'm leaving that for you.
I'm not getting
You
that.
don't want it?
No.
Why not? It's a little souvenir.
Stop. You go, I don't want you to get it anymore.
No, it wasn't like that.
Is he moving?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh gosh. Did you kill him? Oh. Thanks.
I think it does. Might be a little bit of a leg left in there.
No, there is a leg in there. Got a couple. Ugh.
You see how it's got that nice clean edge on it? But we used to have to take the deburring tool and just run it over it and take off a little bit of material at a time. And it just took forever. Now with the router table, we're able to just run it through it and we're done. So it's a fraction of the time. Yeah, it's this little thing right here. And all it is like, this is that like nice pointy edge. And it just takes off that material and cuts it. These are the back plates for the front latch. This right here. Well, this is where the front latch comes through. Well, we can't have that big square open. Water's just gonna keep coming in. So that back piece goes over the back of it right here to block it. And then we just silicone it to seal it. Either 2019 or 2020 is when I started. And I'm still making changes to these things. Like how there's all these holes right here. These all the way down. And it was just to make the electronics easier for those guys. They'd get everything set up and then they'd like mark the holes and then drill them, and it took a lot of time for them. So I just figured out where they had them, pre-drilled everything for them on the CNC, so it's always the same. And instead of 30, 40 minutes trying to mark and drill everything, it takes 5 minutes to drill them all out. So now they love it. Makes their life a lot easier, so. It's little stuff like that, trying to make it easier for everyone.
Oh, yeah, did you come see Grandma? Oh, yes, let me get you out. Oh, I'm gonna say hi to Grandpa.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, my boo baby. Who is that?
Is you guys boo baby?
There's Alexis. Yes. Oh, he's tricking you. Alexis, you didn't bring me a Starbucks? You little shit. Alexis went to Starbucks and did not stop. You know what that means. You're grounded.
Alexis, it's fire. What's we having for lunch?
BLTs. Yes. I haven't had BLTs in a long time. I got all this damn bacon I got to get rid of.
Did you see this guy? I had to block this guy. He was spamming your Facebook. Every comment. Was it? Yeah, every comment. Every person that commented, he commented right under. I had to delete like 50 comments by this man. It's like he was copy and pasting it under every comment. Man ain't got no soul. People were asking about twins and triplets, if they would fit in the box, and that's what he commented on everybody's. When are you gonna start bringing Waylon over here?
He's over here every Wednesday.
That's how she was. I think he's gonna run around.
That's how she was, but why do you
4
think?
months old. But you might want to start cooking the bacon about 11:30.
Why?
You got a lot of bacon to cook.
How much bacon do I have to cook? Oh, yeah, okay. Speed racer. He damn near needs those Cardinals. Go get him.
You can't be back here. No, come on, we gotta go. Grandma upset you. No, you can't go back there. You can't go back there. No. You can't go back there. No, you can't go back there. Grandma, she's so mean. I don't let you do anything. Look at those tears in your eyes. Grandma will feed you. Grammy's so you know that? Mean. You come here, Grandma will feed you. Your mom won't like it, but we'll feed you. Aunt Mariah and Grandma will feed you. Every time. What your mother don't know won't hurt her, huh? That's right. Nothing. Ellie, mind your business.
What are you doing, Mom?
Making myself a piece of toast.
Not for him. Don't give him that. You're gonna give him high cholesterol.
Oh, Mom, go mind your business.
Is he so yummy?
But you got a cup of down.
Look at your face. Get him. Get him. Oh.
ripping off Grandma's kids. Give you another one.
I'm gonna walk around mine.
I'll give you another one.
Yeah, it's kind of weird actually seeing you do some kind of work here.
You're never working.
This looks like wood grain.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the one that she did. The wood grain one. That's good too. We're getting good at this shit. Get your stickers. Yeah.
Are you going shopping with your mom?
You got baby stuff.
Grab your shit.
See ya. Bye. See ya.
Go.
Thank you.
Got my shit. We're not very good.
I think it's just because we're used to Aunt Gina's double eggs.
It's almost sour. Still gonna eat them, but I'm gonna taste it. It's pretty deep.
That's a lot of yolk.
What? We got Alexis joining us today?
Yeah.
I brought my own food.
Yeah. You didn't want to eat with us? Where's Kyle?
Well, that looks like a
You're
hard
at home.
bag.
He went home? He's not eating BLTs?
He doesn't like lettuce and tomato.
Well, he could have had a bacon sandwich.
Okay, I hate to do this, but a party of hearts here. Can you guys come out and help
Yep.
move the tables out
Absolutely.
of here?
I think we have enough bacon for all week.
Yeah, we just need eggs and we can make breakfast tomorrow morning.
I got deviled eggs.
Yeah, I know. We've already smashed one container.
Alexis says they're not Aunt Gina's.
Yeah.
I said Aunt Gina don't make them, it's Uncle Joe.
Remember to get Miracle Whip.
What?
Miracle Whip.
Who likes Miracle Whip?
I do. Avery does. I think your son does.
A Miracle Whip? You don't like Hellman's?
I'm using Hellman's right now.
I know.
I don't really give a shit what I have.
Isn't that far enough
I don't want to eat an entire loaf of friggin' bread, okay?
Yeah, fair.
Keep your judgments to yourself. Now, can I please get a deviled egg? Yeah, but freeze up. How does that work?
Remember when you got your tooth filled and didn't have any, you just took the gas?
I could get both.
Well, you had just got out of prison
Mm-hmm.
and your tooth was bad.
Mm-hmm.
Do they not have a dentist in prison?
No, they did. I just would have got transferred if I said anything.
Why would you have gotten transferred?
Because the medical at my facility wasn't good enough. Full tooth.
Really?
I would have got transferred over to Westville if I'd have said anything.
Wow.
You know what? I sucked it up.
Thank you for not saying anything, because I don't think I could have handled Westfield.
Go to the kids' table. That's where JJ will be all the time.
On the food.
You're gonna have Harper again today. I'm not taking her with us.
Where's that?
Elkhart, 2 hours from here.
What state is that?
Yeah. Okay. Where are you from?
Ohio. I'm from
Ohio is like a mile that
I
way.
know.
You should know Indiana. We actually had a baby in the Elkhart baby box this year.
Did you watch the one about the Boston Marathon on Netflix yet?
With
Finding them.
Mark Wahlberg?
Mm-mm. This is.
Well, he did. They did a movie about it, Mark Wahlberg.
No, this is the.
That's only because I watch all Mark Wahlberg movies.
That's true.
Mark Wahlberg, without a doubt. When they do a movie about, he turned around and looked at me. When they do a movie about Joe and I want Mark Wahlberg to play my husband. And so if Mark Wahlberg plays my husband, I am playing myself. I don't care what it takes. I will take acting lessons, but I am going to be his wife for a day. I still say
Wayland is going to be the ringleader. AJ is going to be the follower that follows everything that Wayland says.
Tell you one thing, JJ, don't have your boy get my boy into trouble.
Ain't promising shit.
But I won't allow them to get into some trouble.
Good luck.
Grandpa,
Yeah.
I know you're still the mayor. Can you call your police officer and tell him not to give me a ticket?
I shouldn't even think about that. I could be like, yeah, do you know the mayor of Woodburn?
Ask Alexis how well
that worked for her.
Did it not?
No, they called him and he's like, give her ass a f***ing ticket.
That's right.
They called
did.
him. They called Joe.
We got the same last name and I still got a ticket.
It's not safe in there. I'm just warning
Oh
you
my
right
God.
now.
So you left the door wide open?
Well, yeah. You're welcome.
She sure does. There's no shame in nobody's game around here.
So Jadis, I just got this message. It says, thank you for what you do. Y'all absolutely rock and are supported by our type more than you'll ever know. Through the loving service, all American firefighters.
Yeah, that's really
I
neat.
love hearing from people who are on the front lines because that's truly who sees the need the most.
Yep, exactly.
It's amazing.
Did you see the other day you were in your 50s?
I turned 50 in April.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mariah and JJ threw me a surprise 50th party. I got so many Applebee's gift cards, it's pathetic. I think I could be at Applebee's for like a year and not pay.
Do you really like Applebee's?
I love Applebee's. State Representative Joanna King has been following us for a long time. She's been trying to get a box up in her area. She contacted Mariah to see if I could come and speak at this event. And so tonight, I'm going to speak to 100 women who get together, I believe once a month. And they always bring $100 with them. And they basically put all their money together and then they donate that to a nonprofit that's local. And so my job tonight is to inspire them to continue to keep doing what they're doing and making a difference in the community in which they work and live. And
Do you get nervous to speak?
sometimes, I guess, when there's thousands of people, yeah, I get a little nervous sometimes because I think, I do wing it. I do. I just wing it. I just allow Christ to work through me and deliver the message that they need to hear. You're putting yourself out there, but you're not fake.
Yeah.
People don't want fake.
No.
Hello?
Hey,
Hey,
Alexis's ticket is fixed.
shut up.
It's just one less thing I gotta worry about, Mom.
I know. Good job.
Where my service on?
Bunch of babies being born.
Now, where do y'all live?
Woodburn, Indiana. So over by Fort Wayne.
About an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes?
About 2 hours.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So Joanna King is also joining us. Have you met Joanna?
Yes.
Okay, she is a state representative. And how this all started was about a year ago, she came to me and said, I want to start a fund at the Community Foundation to raise money for our baby box. And so we opened a fund and I don't know, maybe $2,000 or so were in there. Then I actually nominated Safe Haven Baby Box at the January meeting of 100 Women Who Care. Essentially, everybody that contributes $100 can nominate a nonprofit. I gave my $100 and I nominated Safe Haven Baby Box. And those are dropped in a fishbowl. 3 are pulled out at random. So it's truly a lottery. And I've been going for 6 years and I've never been drawn before. So I got drawn and I went up and pitched Safe Haven Baby Box and then the women present vote on the 3 nominations. And so Safe Haven Baby Box was selected in January to start a box in Goshen, and 100 Women Who Care contributed $10,000 to that.
We've been friends for a long, long time, and it started with, I was reading a book called Be the Miracle by Regina Brett, and in this book, it kind of told about all these little miracles that are happening, I think pretty much nationwide, and in one of these, it was this 100 Women Who Care. And I thought to myself, you know what, this is something that I could do, and I don't want to do it alone, so I called my friend and I said, hey, what do you think? And she's like, I think it's a great idea, but where do we start? So through the just the meandering of God working through this whole thing, because he's at just the center of it all.
100 Women Who Care is a fund here with us, and so these women write a check to us, and then we grant the money out to the charity that they choose.
What's nice too is they keep track of all the tax forms so that they can send them out to all of our ladies, and Jenny and I don't have to deal with that side of it.
Yeah.
100 women bring $100 and you have $10,000. It is the easiest fundraiser, giving, donating, that there is no silent auction, there's nothing, it's just.
You don't have to ask people for money.
No.
I'm good. Listen, I'll be right here if you need me.
Every year I look at legislation that I'm especially passionate about. This year I was lucky enough to carry the legislation that Senator Holman authored, which was the safe haven baby box legislation. And legislation, much like sausage, is good when it's done, but the process is often very messy and you don't always know what goes into it. So, this person is someone unlike anyone else I've encountered in this movement. And it's because she's lived what she fights so hard for today. You're going to hear Monica Kelsey tell her story as an abandoned child who now today fights for other children to make sure that they have every chance at having a great life. She has put her blood, sweat, and tears into this. And when I heard her down at the State House talking about the things that we need to do, she's just a little taller than me, but I'm telling you, she is a giant down in the State House. She's able to push legislation through because she knows it, she gets it, she's lived it, she understands it, she's so passionate about it. I want to make you aware of a book that she wrote because I think each and every one of you should put this on your reading list. It's a very short, easy, quick read. It's Blessed to Have Been Abandoned. It's by Monica Kelsey. In Monica's story, Monica happened to be in Johannesburg, Africa, when Nelson Mandela passed away. And there were two quotes that Monica included in her book, and I thought I'd share them with you tonight because although she talked about Nelson Mandela, I think it perfectly describes Monica. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. And boy, have you ever done them with all the roadblocks you've hit in the last 10 years. You have not quit, lady. You have kept right on going, and I want to thank you for that. And finally, this is something to encourage every one of you. Everyone can rise above their circumstances and achieve success if they are dedicated to and are passionate about what they do. Meet my friend Monica Kelsey.
5 years, 23 babies come through our boxes, and we've had 133 infants come through our hotline crisis call center and was handed to fire personnel at fire stations. 160 women and babies saved by this program that we did not give up on. Now, what you don't know is I have a little surprise for you. Would you guys like to meet one of those babies?
Yes.
So let me introduce you to baby Jay. Can you stand up? His forever mom is here with him, and she's been so gracious to allow you to see what we fight for every single day. And this is just one of them. He puked on me over there and still had a stink in my pants. A lot of people, when they hear the word box, it sounds cold. And so I encourage you to go up to a baby box location and ask to see the inside. That's truly where you're going to get your vision. Basically cut a hole in the side of a firehouse and we slide the box into the wall. So the outside of the baby box is on the outside of the firehouse. And the inside of the baby box is on the inside of the firehouse. Baby Jay's mom, all she had to do was open the baby box door, place him inside, shut the door and walk away. Inside the box, as soon as that door opens, the first alarm is already going off. It is silent to mom, she is not hearing anything. When she shuts that door, the door actually locks on her. It's not because of her, it's because we don't want somebody coming behind her and taking this infant out of this box.
Once the baby's placed on the inside, a second alarm is already going off. 2 alarms automatically are calling 911. If one was to fail, the other one would pick up because they are not connected to each other. And that's a safety feature of the box. There's also a power off alarm on these boxes. So if this box is ever without power, it sends a signal to 911 so the fire staff knows they have to lock that box because that box is no good with no power. And so that's another safety feature of this box. Fire personnel usually get the call from dispatch in about a minute. We want to give mom about 60 seconds to get away because, again, the baby box works for anonymity. These parents don't want to be seen. They don't want to talk to you. And so we give her 60 seconds to leave. The average time for babies being pulled from our boxes is about a minute and 45 to 2 minutes. That's all the longer these babies are in these boxes. And the boxes are heated, they're also cooled, they're temperature controlled, and the inside of the box has a bassinet. So it is a medical bassinet. So what you see in the hospital in the NICUs, that's what these babies are sitting in for 2 minutes. And then baby will be put into an ambulance, taken to the closest medical facility, evaluated by a physician. Usually these babies stay in the hospital from anywhere from 3 to 5 days because they're home births. We gotta make sure that this baby isn't gonna have an infection. And then the baby goes to a foster to adopt parent. And in baby Jay's case, then got transferred to his forever family. And so these babies are adopted usually very quickly. And that's just such a blessing for them. The birth mom, that she knows that her baby is safe and going to a forever family. And then of course the family that gets these babies, how much of a blessing is that? In these boxes with these babies, we've got blankets, which you have the blanket that he was wrapped in from his biological mother. That's important for these kids to have. We also get notes from these moms. I put one of the letters in my book, and the only reason I put this letter in is because the mother is now a volunteer for our organization, and she allowed me to. Otherwise, I would have never done that. If you learn anything from me tonight, learn how I never quit. And each and every one of you have been through a tragedy. We've all had our part in some hardship or devastation or divorce or the loss of a child. We've all had tragedy, but it's what we do with our lives after that that shows our character, shows who we are and who we've become. You remember the story of the Sea of Galilee? You got a big storm, and this boat's a rock, and you got Peter in there, and you got 11 disciples standing or sitting in the boat, right? This boat's just a rock, and it's the biggest storm you've ever seen. And in the distance, what do they see? They see Jesus. They see Jesus, and Peter says, Jesus, if that is you, tell us to come, right? You had 11 disciples holding on to the side of the boat. The only person that stood up and had faith was Peter. Peter stood up, stepped on the water, and started walking. Now we all know the story that Peter sank, Jesus picked him up, right? But the story isn't about him sinking. It's about what he lost in that moment. He lost faith. He took his eyes off Jesus for just a moment and was concerned with the wind and the rain. And we all have wind and rain, but if we are like the disciples and never try to get out of the boat, we will never save the lives like Baby Jay. It's because we're getting out of the boat. As women, 100 women, you're getting out of the boat. You're not sitting there, you're having faith and you're allowing him to work through you. But thank you from the bottoms of our hearts. Baby Jay thanks you. I'm sure Jessica thanks you. You guys are truly making a difference.
Hi, Bubby.
Yeah, it's white.
Hi, Bubby. Can't see his face. There he is.
Yeah.
Safe Haven Crisis Line, how can I help you?
have a problem with women and children in the shelter emergency?
We are not a shelter. We are a crisis hotline for Safe Haven. Where are you located? I can help you look one up.
Long day for you.
Yeah, you think? Every day is a long day.
Dear baby, I just want you to know that the short time I had with you was so beautiful, and every ounce of love I have, I gave you. The decision to give you to a family was by far the hardest I've ever made. You are so beautiful, sweet little bundle of pure joy. If I had everything you needed, I would have absolutely kept you. But I don't have all of the things you need. It is the right thing to do. I don't want to cheat you out of a beautiful life. I fear we would have had a very hard time. That's not fair to an innocent, beautiful baby. I will think of you every day, and I hope that someday you notice and have an intuition when you feel it in your heart. It's me. Cooking, the smell of fresh linen candles, dragonflies, a love for animals, and a gentle side, even if you are a firecracker. Remember, I loved you so much. I would have called you Mila. If and when you or your parents want to know who I am, post an ad on Facebook, Northwest Indiana. My medical info: no use of drugs or illicit substances, healthy siblings, blood type A positive, no health problems. You were breastfed for the first 24 hours and had a small amount of formula. You were born at 3:04 a.m. December 4th. One bath.